Oh, good. I think it's working. Hey, babe. Kumar, can you check the sound?
Are you live now?
Uh-huh. Can you see it?
Oh, here.
You hear it? How does my voice sound?
Loud.
Loud?
Yeah, I can hear myself too.
Oh, snap. You can hear yourself through my mic?
Yeah, I can hear the.
So if I breathe really loudly. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. Okay, I do have like a little sound thing. Can I keep checking? Can you hear it? How's that? Boom, boom, boom. Hi, I'm Tracy Lynn.
Good, I guess it's good.
We're going to do yoga today.
Yeah.
So I don't have to yell.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's good.
Okay.
I can still hear me, but I won't be talking.
Yeah, that's great. You will just be my sound person. Masha! So I'm going to be doing this live class with a mic. This isn't my nipple. It's a mic. Because I want to breathe into your ears. So let me know if it's too loud, if it's too much. I'll turn it down. Ooh, we've got Emma, Carolyn. Thanks for breaking away from the familiarity of Instagram and Facebook. I appreciate that a lot. I wanted to do hips today, if you guys are down for hip stuff. Hip stuff is always good. Yes, hips plays. Yes! Because I feel emotionally compromised right now. Just slightly. Also, this hour is really important because it means that I'm not going to be checking the news on my phone, which I'm trying to be better about. I'm getting like comments through here and people texting me. Oh! Yeah. Wasted Saints in the house. Also, Shannon, you cracked me up too. I wanted to put in here the playlist. I don't know. Some people are like, don't really care for yoga and music, but I'm not really friends with those people. I have a funny story for you guys before we start because it's story time. Probably shouldn't do this because this is just going to live on YouTube and, you know, the yoga purists could attack me for this. But I went to this place once and this one woman was like, I play only music in Sanskrit or no music. And I was like, okay. All right, well, I'm going to get the link for the playlist that I'm going to do tonight because it's thematic to what we're doing. Because I like that music. Hopefully you guys have Spotify. Okay, I just put the link in the chat for the Spotify. Wow, Spotify playlist that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be playing it for myself, but really light in the background just so that I kind of know what I'm doing. So I'll be like, cue Shavasana, and then you'll bump that Shavasana song. So it's about 6:45. I'm going to let a couple more people get in here. So if you just came in, welcome. Thank you so much for coming to a live class and for doing something outside of Instagram and Facebook, which I've done live on those two platforms before. But the bummer is that once you go live, that class is just gone and you don't. And usually they also snap you off after an hour. And it's really hard for me. It's really hard for me to kind of contain myself because I also want to talk to you all the time. So luckily, this is going to save the class. It's going to save all this shit talking I've done for 5 minutes before, so that if you are, I had some people that were in other parts of the world, like in Spain, that wanted to take class, and I think they're asleep right now, so they can take the class in the morning. Okay, so everybody's good with hips. We're going to do hip shit. It's going to be power flow style. So if you're working with any injuries, if there's anything compromised in the shoulder or in the wrist, we're going to get those areas warmed up. But this is going to be very like strength styled. I'm going to just kick my own ass and hopefully kick your ass at the same time. Who knows? All right. I'm going to put on the music for myself. Oh, Kamar's like, hi, I'm good. I'm ready.
You ready, Keenan?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Everybody can start the music.
Yeah, okay. Start your music. Thanks, Kamar. So I want you to step onto your mat. We're actually going to step onto it and face the left-hand side. So normally you're doing class like this, up and down your mat. We're actually going to get started in the center of your mat, facing the left edge. So whatever your front is. And I want your feet hip-width distance apart. Take a little bend into your knees. Get grounded. And I want you to sway your weight a little bit back and forth. Feeling your weight go from edge to inner corner and edge to inner corner. And then we'll go a little Michael Jackson smooth criminal, and we'll go forwards onto the toes and back to the heels. So we're just dropping into all four corners of our feet, because today, admittedly, I got really, really, really ungrounded, and I want to get grounded. And then meet me right into the center point of your feet. Rotate your palms forward. Take a breath in, sweep the arms up to the sky. And with your exhale, bring hands to heart center. Again, with your inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And with your exhale, open the arms, swan dive forward, forward folds. Now, because this is our first fold of our night, I want you to just hang heavy here. Maybe it feels good to sway a little bit side to side. I like to shake my head a little yes and a little bit no. And then I want you to center the energy of the spine and the head. Look down towards your mat. Heel toe the feet one step wider, still in parallel. Rise all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms up to sky. And with your exhale, bring hands to heart center. Again, inhale, sweep the arms up to sky. Exhale, swan dive forward fold all the way down. Show me what a halfway lift looks like. Lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Good. We have 2 more stops here. Widen out the feet again. We're just going to sea walk our way across our mat. Now, flat spine, rise all the way up to standing. Activate, activate. Arms come up above your head, and then exhale, bring them to heart center. Inhale, sweep them up again. And with your exhale, wide arms, big swan dive all the way down. Woo. Inhale again. Feel a halfway lift here. Activate your glutes. Feel them flex in your tight yoga pants. And then fold forwards. Good. We're going to widen out just one more time. We'll rise all the way up to standing. Yee. And then bring them back to heart center. Inhale, sweep them back up. Exhale, swan dive forward fold. Take it all the way down. So this is your maximum wide-legged fold. Now I want you to see where your right foot is Bend into your right knee and pivot in that direction into a low lunge. Fingertips on the ground or on top of blocks if you need them. Take an inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, lengthen out your front leg. Try to pull the toes towards your face. Inhale, rebend into your front knee, reaching the heart forwards. Exhale, lengthen out the right leg, pull back. We're going to do this one more time, y'all. Rebend into your front knee, inhale. And with your exhale, lengthen your front leg and pause. I want you to suck the femur head back into the socket, feeling the rib cage want to lift off of your right femur bone. Inhale, grow an inch longer in the spine. And exhale, bow down towards your toes. Now rebend into your front knee. Try to flatten your hands down onto the ground. And we'll step back into our first downward facing dog of our evening. Or maybe you've been doing nothing but taking live fucking classes all day and this is your millionth downward facing dog. Now I'll have you lift up on your heels high, tippy toe all the way to the center of your mat, not the top. And when you make it there, we'll come all the way up to standing, rolling one back bone at a time. And when you make it up to standing, roll the shoulder blades up, down, back. Good, up, down, back. And then we're going to face the right edge of our mat. We're going to repeat, but change it up a little bit. So back to hip width distance. Sweep the arms up to sky, breath in. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Sweep your arms back up. Exhale, wide fold with a swan dive arm. Take it all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, half lift. Exhale, fold. One time, heel toe the feet wider. Again, we've got 4 total stops. From that position, rise all the way back up to standing. And then bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms back up. Swan dive back down, forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Widen out the feet. Again, another step. Feel the engagement of the glutes, quadriceps. Rise all the way back to standing. And bring your hands to heart center. Rise up, inhale. Good. Wide arms, fly all the way down. Ooh. Halfway lift. Again, feel your butt cheeks flex into your yoga pants. Exhale, fold. One last widening position. Yeah. Feet still in parallel. Let's rise up to standing again. Arms up, 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 up. And then bring hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Good. Wide arms. Take it all the way down. Inhale, half lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Now again, see your left foot. Bend your left knee, working into that direction. Pivot yourself into a low lunge. Arms are going to be framing your left foot here. Now inhale, reach the heart forwards. Hey, hip flexors. Fuck. Exhale, lengthen out through your left leg. Pull back, toes to the nose. Again, I'm here to make yoga purists angry. Inhale, bend into your front knee. That's at least one successful thing I've been doing while in quarantine. Lengthen your left leg long. But I've also been baking, babe. I've been killing it. Inhale, bend into your front knee. And again, exhale, lengthen out your left leg long. And on this last one, we're going to pause. Try to pull the femur head into the socket. Again, I want to feel my belly and my rib cage try to lift off of my femur bone. Gain another inch of length. And then exhale, let the heart dive down towards the toes. Nice. Let's rebend into our front knee. We're going to flatten our little paws onto our mats. And we'll step back to downward facing dog again. Pedal out through the legs. That was my cat. We weren't sacrificing a small child, I promise. And then I want you to hold in this downward facing dog. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze into their sockets. Let's lift the heels again, rolling forward into a high plank position. Reach the sternum bone forwards. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's do that 2 more times. Rolling, rippling into our high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 more just like that for me. Ripple forwards into your high plank. I want you to pause. Bend the elbows, take it all the way down to your belly. Feet are going to stay hip width distance apart. Tops of the feet are onto the mat. Back of the neck is long, like the tops of your ears are trying to reach to the front of your space. Now relax your face down onto the ground. With your inhale, peel your heart and your face off of your mat without the assistance of your hands. So these are just light, like little kitten paws. Nice. Take it all the way back down to the ground. Now widen out your hands an inch. Repeat that same process for Bhujangasana. Lift up your heart, lift up your face. This time I want you to give a little pressure into the hands. Maybe you press up and lift up just halfway more than that. Maybe you've got a little more flexibility in your spine and you want to press up as much as possible without having sad shoulders. So really squeeze the shoulder blades down, open the chest, be a proud little peacock. All right, let's take it all the way back down to the ground. Woo. We're going to widen out the hands another inch, but this time we're going to come onto little spidery fingertips and we're going to open the elbows wide. Once more, press into the fingers, ripple yourself up. Any amount where you feel the opening along the anterior line of the body, that's the front. And then we'll dip your left shoulder down, look to the right, opening up the chest, opening up the front deltoid. Pivot yourself back to center. Do the same thing other side. Right shoulder dips. Nice. Take it back up to center. Kind of relish in that juicy back bend. And then take it all the way back down to the ground. Hopefully you guys are listening to Al Green with me right now. Hands are going to slide back in by my side, pressing into the earth. Let's work into tabletop position, hands and knees. Bump your hips a little side to side. Close those car doors, closed around you. And then center yourself. Let's work through our cat-cows. So inhale, reach your heart forward, open up frontline body, and then negate that. Curl the tailbone down, chin to chest, round. Inhale, reach your heart forward. Again, with your exhale, round. Again, like that. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, round, and hold the round shape. Now roll your ribs over to the right-hand side, chest down to the ground, and ribs to the left. So we're doing full body circles, yeah? I'm just trying to move around all those walnut tahini truffles I made earlier and happened to eat. They're all stuck to my ribs right now because I thought that would be a genius idea to eat some desserts before teaching yoga. Let's do these rib rolls in the other direction. Ribs to the left and back through center. Is anybody else stress baking? Just me? Kamar's not mad about it. We're trying to get quarantine thick together. 2 C's. All right, come all the way back to center. Lengthen out your spine. Tuck your toes and float your knees 1 inch off of the ground. And I just want you to feel the stability into the shoulders. If somebody came and tried to push you around, you would stay super stable here. Push yourself forward 1 inch and back 1 inch, just a tiny little inch. Hey-o. I have a feeling I'm going to be really mad at myself tomorrow morning. I just have a feeling. Ooh. Now try to center yourself as best you can. Lift the hips with your exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Step your feet back because we came from that tabletop position. So I want to get a little more length into your body here. Elevate your heels and drop them over to the left-hand side like you're standing on a tightrope at the back of your mat. Heels come through center and rainbow over to the other side. Stretching out through the left side of the body, all the connectors into the rib cage, through the hips, all the juicy intercostals. Take the heels back through center. Bend your knees deep. Try to put your chest back onto your thighs and then travel to the front of your mat. You can step there. You can hop there. Big toes are going to go together. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Rise all the way up to standing, sweeping your arms up to sky. And then we'll bring the hands to heart center. Now we're going to make a steeple grip. So I want you to interlace all your fingers except for your index and re-extend back up to the sky. Slide the shoulder blades down your back, lengthen the pelvis, and then work your side body stretch. Take your index fingers to the left-hand side. Nice. Back through center with an exhale. Inhale over to the right-hand side. Exhale, take it back through center. Inhale, look up at your palms. Maybe you take a little back bend. Exhale, swan dive, release your grip, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold to plant your hands. Step back into high plank Dandasana. Now shift your body weight forward. Bend your elbows to 90 degrees, hugging them in by your side. Hold. Slide forward another half inch. Hold. Upward facing dog, rolling over to the tops of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Let's lift our heels again. Rainbow them to the left-hand side. For a little more depth, pick up your right foot, drop it just behind your left heel, and really press into the right foot, getting even more of a side body stretch. Now uncross your legs. Take the heels over to the right. Left leg can pick up and cross behind. If your shoulders are tired, I'm so sorry. We're almost out of here. It's kind of one of those sorry, not sorry moments. I love you. Come back to center, uncrossing the legs. Heels are high. Bend your knees deep. Chest back towards the thighs. Travel to the front of your mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Rise up to standing, sweeping your arms up. Exhale, bring hands back to heart center. Recreate your steeple grip. Re-extend up to sky, shoulders down. Side body stretch over to the left-hand side. Good. Take it back through center. Side body stretch over to the right. Good. Back to center. Let's do it one more time. Over to the left-hand side. Back to center, over to the right. If Natasha is taking class right now, I'm just getting you back for the other day. Look up to your palms. Again, take a little back bend. Forward fold. Work all the way down to the mat. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold to plant, chaturangas. If you want to skip it, you can step back to high plank. If you want to jump back, landing in your mid plank, you can. Go straight into your upward facing dog. Feel the activation. Exhale, downward facing dog, up and back. Let's do this one more time, this time without the little rainbow heels. Heels lift high, bend your knees deep, look forward, travel. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up to standing, sweeping your arms to ceiling. Exhale, bring hands to heart center. Steeple grip recreated, extended up to the sky. And we're going to go side to side in our lateral bends for about 30 seconds. Yeah, that means you're going to keep doing this shit for a while. But that's kind of the thing, right? Sometimes we got to do some shit for a while. Maybe that do things is like staying inside or actually petting my cat for the actual amount of hours she requires. Now, when we go side to side like this, we can really explore our depth. Try to feel the obliques engage because I'm going to ask a lot of your obliques tonight. Good. When you finish your last side, back to center. We'll take another back bend. Maybe you take some extra time here. And then forward fold. Take it all the way down. Whew. Halfway lift. Lengthen. Exhale, fold to plants. Chaturangas. If you hop back, again, landing in your mid plank. Urdhva Dhanurasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take it up and back. Did you guys just hear me? I said Urdhva Dhanurasana. Just ignore that. It was up dog, okay? Lift up your heels one more time. Bend your knees. Look forward. Travel to the front. Half lift. Lengthen out. Exhale, forward fold. Chair position, bend your knees, sweep the earth, arms towards upper hand corner. Now keep the left arm reaching forwards, but reach your right arm back. Opening up your chest to the right hand side without letting the knees separate and the hips open. So squeeze everything back together. Inhale, sweep both arms back up to center. Exhale, sweep left arm back, right arm forwards. Again, without the hip opening or the knees coming apart. Try to squeeze everything back together. Inhale, back up into chair. Exhale, forward fold, work all the way down to the mat. Halfway lift, lengthen. With your exhale, fold to plant, step back to a high plank position. So we're not going through our chaturanga right now. I want you to shorten up your stance back into that floating tabletop and then step back to high plank. Alternate, whichever foot came forward first, opposite. So we're just going through this floating tabletop to high plank position. Ooh. Sometimes it hurts so bad, I don't even know if I'm alternating anymore. I'm just trying to survive. Last 5 seconds. Last 3. Last 2. Back to our floating tabletop on one hold. Take your heels over to the left-hand side. Sit back towards your heels and then come back forwards. Same thing other side. Push and push. Push and push. Now we're going to do something interesting. I want you to hold the heels over to the left-hand side, yeah? Pull your left knee in towards your chest. Go left ankle on top of right thigh. Let the right hand open your left knee down to the ground and sit your left butt cheek down towards the earth. Take a peek in the direction, the back of your mat, wherever that is. Look regal, look glorious, whatever you need to do. Nice. And then let's do all that on the other side. I want you to lift your ass and come straight back into your floating tabletop. Heels over towards the other side. Again, hug into your right knee. Create your figure 4. Push it open with the right or your left hand, and then settle your right hip down to the ground. Oh, my butt. I don't even know if I've been doing anything butt related. Oh no, I took a booty blaster class today. Of course. All right, good mobility protocol. Lift the hip, coming back into your floating tabletop position. Hop back to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Nice. Left foot is gonna stay on the ground. Right leg lifts up to the sky and then open up your hip, bend into your knee, and then find some circles here. Move around into it. Make some guacamole. I actually have some guacamole in the fridge. I would invite you over, but it's frowned upon in America right now. Now maintain your opening, look forward, slide forwards into high plank, and step your right foot to the outside of your right hand, yeah? Good. And I want you to move around into the hips a little bit here. Workspace, you can keep the left knee floating like this, or you can lower it down to the ground. One of my favorite ways to encourage a little more space into the hips is to push my right hand into the right inner thigh. So I'm kind of cracking myself open towards the ceiling. So it's a little back bendy, pretty hippie, pretty good. Nice. Now, if you're kind of pushed off center, I want you to come back to center. Maintain the external rotation, but push the hips back and lengthen out the right leg, drawing toes towards the right shoulder. Rebend into the right knee again, and then again, repeat, pulling back. Good. Rebend into your right knee, tuck your back toe, lift up the left knee, back up into three-legged dog. Lift your right leg to sky. Exhale, knee towards your nose. Step your right foot between your hands. Standing split, lift your left leg towards the sky. Now again, hands can come onto blocks if you need, lengthening through the left leg, even if it means that you lose some height when you square off your leg. Now soften into your standing leg and rise up into single-legged mountain. So left leg is going to lift up in front of you. Great opportunity, ladies, to pull your pants back up. Now we're going to come into a figure 4 chair. Left ankle is going to come onto your right thigh, and I want you to sit into this. Now reach your arms forward in front of you, just like you're offering up a plate. I'm going to put my bun back in place while you're doing that. You look great. I can't see you, but I know, because I know a lot of you. You look great doing this shit. Now I want you to connect the hands together, creating steeple grip. Try to stack your shoulders up above your hips. Be lazy in your left hip, letting it drop as you reach the index fingers over to the right hand side. So this is very Bharatanatyam style dance stuff, opening up through your left hip. Nice, come all the way back to center. That means that left hip needs to lift. Unhook your left leg. Take a big step with it all the way towards the back of your mat. Now right leg extends back, Ekapada, Chaturanga, high to mid. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog, lift your hip. Let's do that on the other side. Right foot is going to stay. Left leg lifts up, hip opens, knee bends. Again, wiggle around into that hip, feel it out. Maintain your opening. Slide forward, bringing your left knee towards your left tricep. And then step it to the outside of your foot. So big juicy lizard lunge here. Feel free to wiggle around some. Get into those juicy little hip sockets. If you did so on the other side, your right knee can drop to the ground. Left hand can push into the left inner thigh. You can allow for a little more crank. I know crank is an aggressive word, but I kind of like it. Kind of like aggression. I'm so glad that you guys know me and this isn't just a bunch of strangers together. All right. I want you to take the left knee back in towards center. A little bit of squeeze back into the middle so you're not fully disengaged. And we're going to lengthen out through the left leg. So we're going for that more externally rotated Ardha Hanumanasana half split. Rebend into the front knee and then again, slide it back. Good, one more like that. Rebend into your knee, tuck the back toes, lift up. We're going to slide all the way back into our three-legged dog, lifting up to sky. Knee towards your nose, around the upper spine, step through to low lunge. Good, right into our standing split. Right leg is going to lift up to sky. This is always my tight side. Oof. Always takes a little bit of love, a little bit of encouragement. And then sometimes my top leg goes sleepy time and I have to remind it to activate. Yeah? All right, cuties, let's soften into our standing leg. Rising into single-legged mountain. So much stability. Again, opportune moment to pull your pants back up for figure 4 chair. So right ankle works onto the left thigh. Hips are even to start. Arms reach forward in front of you, even if your shoulders are a little sleepy right here. Try to drag them down. If the back of your neck is sad, draw the chin a little closer towards your heart space. Nice. Now collect the hands together, making a steeple grip. Stack the shoulders back above your hips. Let the right hip dip to the ground like your little temple dancer. Work over towards your left hand side. Oh. Good. Back to center. Feel the right hip lift. Elevate into single-legged mountain. The arms separate. Big, slow, juicy step back. Your calves should be a little mad at me. Nice. Make it down to the ground. Lengthen left leg back. Ekapada. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the hips all the way up and back. Let's progress this flow a little bit, guys. Elevate your heels, bend your knees, look forward, travel to the front. Halfway lift, lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Chair position, bend the knees, sweep the earth. Exhale, sweep your arms back behind you. Inhale, Ekapada Tadasana, lift up your left leg. Exhale, figure four chair, sit into it. Inhale, rise back up to Ekapada. Good, step it back. We're going into a low flying crescent. So my arms are gonna stay back. My back knee is going to stay lifted. Now rise into high crescent. Soften your back knee so that you have more length into the front of the hip flexor and reach your arms up to the sky. Rely on the strength of your front quadricep. Breath in. With your exhale, lengthen your back leg, hinge forward, and try to gather some energy up off of the ground. Now rebend your front knee, pull it back towards you, and open up your arms back out to the side. Let's repeat that. This is one of my favorite moves. Lengthen, gather it, pull it up, open, and take it back down. Total of 5 of these. So that's 3, 4. Nice. 5th one, last one. Open up the arms wide and then evolve into your warrior 2. Pivoting your left foot. My right heel is going to bisect my left inner arch. Wow, is this really how my hair looks right now? Thanks for telling me, guys. Woo. Okay. Now I want you to avoid poking the booty out behind you. I want you to find posterior tilt and length underneath you, especially as we go and progress into our peak posture. Arms reach to front and back. Flip your right palm, reverse warrior. Left hand, just light kitten paw on the back. Nice, side angle. Right arm can rest on top or reach down. Left arm takes that full extension. And with your exhale, we'll work into Skandasana to the back. Push off your right leg. Externally rotate the left leg and go down into that squat. Now you don't have to be as low as this. You can be a little more lifted if your hips don't allow you to be here. Breath in. Exhale, push into your left foot. Parallel the feet, wide-legged fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, pivot into low lunge at the front of your mat. Right leg lifts up to sky, 3-legged dog. With your exhale, open the hip. Now keep the hip open, but lengthen out your right leg. Shift forward about halfway, and I want you to tap your right foot towards the right-hand corner of your space. So somewhere over there. Keep it there. Hug the knee in tight to chest and touch it over towards your left-hand side. Good. Bring it back in and lengthen it back up to the sky. Ooh, I want to do that again. Shift forward just halfway, tap it to the right. Pull it into center, tap it over to the left. So I'm not in my full expression yet. Right leg back to sky. This next one, I promise we'll do it. Tap your right foot to the right. Pull it into center, over to the left. Stay there. Roll to the inner edge of your left foot. Lengthen out through the right leg and open up into that fallen triangle. Return your left hand to the ground. Suck the right leg in. Extend it back. Ekapada. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Let's do the other side. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Look forward. Travel to the front. Halfway lift. Lengthen. And with your exhale, fold. Good. Find your chair position. Bend the knees. Sweep the earth. And with your exhale, sweep the arms back. Nice. Rise into your Ekapada. Right leg lifts. Figure 4. Right ankle on top of your left thigh. Rise all the way back up into your Ekapada. Big lunging step back into your low flying crescent. Rise into high crescent. Pause. Again, my back knee is bent. It's allowing my right hip flexor to gain space. Because when I lock it out, my joints are just taking over everything for me. This way my muscles have to work to help me open up. Breath in. Breath out. Nice. Inhale, lengthen out, gather up energy from the ground. And pull it back, open up. Again, lean forward, gather up energy from the ground. Pull it back up, open up. We got 3 more. I don't know about you, but I feel a little hot and bothered right now. I was like, cool, I'm going to teach a power flow and talk the whole time. Sick. Pull it up, open it up, stay. Evolve into your warrior 2. So my left foot usually has to heel toe a few times to come in so that it bisects the right arch. My hips want to get organized underneath me. Color code those bad boys, put them where you need to. Arms reach in 2 directions. Let's flip left palm, reverse warrior. Right hand so light on the back thigh. Nice side angle, left elbow can rest. Right arm reaches up, or you go for your nice length to the ground. Now full extension with the right arm. Nice, let's push it up and back, Skandasana towards your right foot. Bending into the right knee, working your way down. My left toesies are pointing up to the sky. Oh. Breath in. Exhale, push yourself into center, wide-legged fold, hinging from the hips, working down to the ground. All right, let's see that left foot. Move in that direction into a low lunge. And then we'll come into 3-legged dog. Left leg lifts up to sky. Open your hip, bend the knee. Now lengthen out the leg, maintain the opening. See the left side of your mat. Try to tap your foot over there. Pull the knee in, tap it over to the right. Pull it back in, back up to 3-legged dog. Nice, let's do that again. Tap. Pull it in, other side tap. Pull it in, left leg to sky. This time we're really gonna do it. Tap it over to your left. Hug it in over to the right, stay. Inside edge of right foot, left leg slides away, and you peel open into your back bend. Nice. Let's take it all the way back. Ekapada, high to mid. Upward facing dog. Exhale is downward facing dog. Let's flow it just one time together, then we'll break. Lift your heels, bend your knees, travel to the front. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair position, bend the knee, sweep the earth. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Left leg lifts, single-legged mountain, figure 4 chair. Inhale, rise. Nice, with your exhale, soft step back, low flying crescent. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lengthen out the leg, gather up energy. Peel it back and open up the arms. And repeat, only 3 times total instead of 5. Pause with the opening. Exhale, adjust into warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Full extended. Exhale, Skandasana all the way to the back. Breath in. Exhale, press into your wide-legged fold. Now see the right foot. Move in that direction into a low lunge. Tiny addition. Right arm reaches up to sky twist. Left leg adjusts. Right foot steps back, side plank. Now your left knee can drop to the ground for modification. Yeah? Or you can keep the extension. Nice. Return your right hand back to the ground. You're not out of here yet. Right leg lifts up to sky. 3-legged dog. Open the hip. Tap this right leg over to the right. Pull it into center and take it over to the left. Keep it there. Slide it out and extend it. Nice. Now pull it back in, squeezing the pelvis underneath you. Try to lift up your right foot. Stay. Fuck. Return left hand to ground. Extend right leg back. Ekapada. Up dogs. Exhale, downward facing dogs. Downward facing dogs. Let's do the other side. Travel to the front. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Ekapada Tadasana, right leg lifts. Figure four. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, big step to the back. Nice, rise into your high crescent. Lean forward, gather up energy. Inhale, peel it up. Exhale, take it forwards. This is 2 of 3. Nice, hold the opening here and adapt into your warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended if you got it. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. Breath in. Exhale, press yourself forwards and through center to your wide-legged fold. Now see the front of your mat. Frame up your left foot, and we're going to go into our twist. Left arm reaches up to sky. Adjust the right foot. Step your left foot back. Vashisthasana, side plank. Right knee can come down. Yay, modifications. Or if you're like, no, Tracy, tear my ass up. And take the knee off the ground. Breath in. Breath out. High plank, stay. Float the left leg up to the sky. Open up the hip. Long leg, tap it over to the left. Pull your left knee into center and extend it over to the right. Ooh. Open up into that back bend. Now pull the pelvis in underneath you. Stay. Float your left leg off the ground. Ooh. Take it through high to mid plank. Upward facing. Nice. With your exhale, downward facing dog. Fantastic news. You can put your knees on the ground. Whew. Feel free to grab some water. Oh my God. Y'all, I'm kicking my own ass. How are you doing? Oh my God. So here's the deal. We are going to be evolving. This is what I normally do in class. I beat everybody up really good. And then I tell us all to stop so I can explain the next line of torture that we're going to do. So we're going into Visvam Istrasana. So it's a big side body stretch shape. And we're going to get there progressively. And we're going to get there with some strength shapes too. So, and we're going to get there in a weird way also. It's not going to be like full on, like just go do this thing. So just so you got it in your mind, Visram from that side plank position. And again, if this freaks you out, I understand. Internal grab, rotation, and kick towards the front. Yeah? So it's a big hip opener position. But we're going to get there progressively for compass stuff, yeah? So let's start in tabletop position. We're going to go through our final little flows here. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Take some little hip bumps side to side for me. I'm schwitzing. Pop and Molly, I'm schwitzing. It's the Jewish version of a popular club hit. Inhale, reach the heart forward, cow pose. Exhale, cat back, round. Again, inhale, reach the heart forwards. Exhale, cat back, round. Nice. Come back towards a neutral position. Tuck your toes. Float your knees 1 inch off of the ground. Now we're going to do heels over to the right hand side. We've been here before, right? We did these little pushes front and back, so let's do those again. Now as you're pushing front and back, I want you to think my left leg is not changing, right? We're not going into that full expression yet. Meet me forwards here. More external in the left foot. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Now you can stay right here. You can grab a toe. kick it towards the screen. You can go internal rotation on the hand and kick it towards the front. But what I do want you to do is keep the left leg bent here. Let's take it back to center. If you extend it out, pull it in. If you were like, haha, no thanks, then we'll all come back to center. Floating tabletop, other side. Heels to the left. Little pushes forward and back. Now meet me neutral. Pull the left knee in. Again, either kick the foot forwards or get your stability. Try to take it above the head once you've externally rotated the right leg. Ooh, she's a tough one. Nice, let's pull it all back in. Floating tabletop position. Step back to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breaths in. Breaths out. We've got our final 2 flows with all the goods added. This time we're going to start with our right leg up to the sky. Exhale, open the hip. Re-extend the leg. Shift forward, try to tap the foot. Instead of pulling it underneath, lift it back up to sky. Pull the right knee to chest, extend it out to your left. Either taking this same route or going into your full bore Visram. All right, wherever you are, take it back into center. Right leg up to sky. Exhale, knee to nose, round step through low lunge. Standing split, left leg to sky. Rise from here into single-legged mountain. Figure 4 chair. Whoa. Lift it back up. With your exhale, airplane shape. Left leg is going to float back and it's going to stay back. Arms are reaching back behind you. Virabhadrasana 3. Hands can come to heart. You can steeple grip and extend it forwards. Hold. Standing leg bends, step back, high crescent. Gather the earth, hinge forward. Lift it up just one time. Warrior 2, adjust. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Exhale, work into Skandasana, back of your mat. Push through center, work your way down into a wide fold. See the right foot, move in that direction. Right foot steps back, high plank. Heels to the left, side plank. Pick up the right foot, drop it behind you, and find wild thing. Press into the big toe bone mound, lift heart to sky. Return, Ekapada Chaturanga available. Up, down dog. Left leg lifts, open the hip. Long leg, tap it over to the left. Bam. Lift it back up to sky. Good, take it underneath you. Either extend it out to side or your full Visram. Nice, release it, take it back. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose, step through low lunge. Standing split. Rise, single-legged mountain. Figure 4. Yee. Lift it back up. Good, airplane shape. Right leg stays floating. Dang. Hands can come to heart. You can extend it forwards. Activate the butt. Last 3, 2, step it back. High crescent. Gather the earth. Lean forward. Open up heart. Straight into your warrior 2. Adjust. Reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extended. Exhale, skandasana to the back. Nice. Push yourself into your wide-legged fold. Get space. See the front of your mat, move in that direction. Step your left foot behind you. Heels work to the right. Pick up your left foot, drop it behind you, press through. Woo, flip dog. Nice. Peel your way out. Ekapada. Up dogs. Downward facing dog, lift it up. My loves, we have one last flow. I'm going to challenge you one more time with something. Stay with me. Big breaths in. I want to hear it out your mouth. Ah. Yeah. Right leg lifts up. Open up the hip. Straight leg again. Tap it to the outside. Inhale, lift it back up. Take it over to the other side. Roll to inside edge of left foot. Want you to pull the right knee into chest. Try to grab the right big toe. Just extend it forwards. Now drop the right hip down. Pick it up. Drop. Lift. Last one. Return it up to sky. I know I'm a bitch. I know. Knee towards your nose. Step through low lunge. Standing split. Single-legged mountain. Bend, rise. Figure 4. Rise up, single-legged. Take flight. Now hold here. Bend your right knee deep. Hinge the chest forward. Hold. Step back. Rise, high crescent. Gather the earth. Lift it up. Adjust, warrior 2. Hey, kitty. Reverse. Side angle. Full extended. Take it to your skanda. Press up, wide fold. Move to the front. Step back, high plank. Heels to the left, picking up your right foot. Maybe you pick it up higher. Maybe you kick leg to sky, hand to big toe. You can drop it back, working into your flip. And then you can slide out through your exit. Up dogs, down dogs. Holy shit, y'all. Last one. Left leg lifts. Open. Lengthen out through the leg. Big tap to the left. Lift it up. Take it over to the other side. Roll to instep. Grab the foot and extend. Now you got to pull the hips in. Dip it down, lift it up. Use that fucking oblique. One more. Left leg to sky. Knee to nose, step it through. Standing split. I'm so mad at myself right now. Bend, bring it up, single-legged mountain. Woo. Figure 4 chair. Lift back up. Take flight, lengthen back. Hold. Bend your standing leg. Hinge the upper body forwards. Stay, don't you move. Energy, lengthen. Give me the last bit right here. Step back. Rise, inhale. Exhale, gather it up. Inhale, lift and open the arms. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, full extension. Exhale, lift to sit back into your Skandasana. Press yourself up. Work into your final wide fold. See the front foot? Move in that direction. Step it behind you. Last side plank, heels to the right. Again, all the options abound here. You can pull in, you can kick up, you can drop back. Releasing. Kitty, are you here to give me the last push? Let's go through it. Ekapada Chaturanga. Urdhva and Ardha. Take it back. Roll forwards, high plank. Just stay. You know you don't want to. I don't either. But some demon is possessing me. For 3, for 2, take your knees down to the ground on 1. Sit back onto your heels. Hands onto thighs. Settle down your nervous system. In through the nose. Out of your mouth. Good. Take yourself back forwards. Bringing the inner thighs close together. We're going to work into Gomukhasana. Pick up the right leg, cross it behind the left to the outside. Open up your feet like a big New York slice of pizza and sit between your heels. Now, if you need to, you can sit on a block. If you're like, Tracy, my body doesn't do that, silly. I got news for you, kid. You can do that same exact thing on your back. If you're in it, stay. I'm just going to show the back version. You can cross the legs, hold on to the shins, and pull down, yeah? If you're able to, underhand grip on the feet, pull down, lengthen out through the spine, proud chest, yeah? So those are your options. I sound so bossy when I say it like that. Those are your options. Sit. Now, if you're in the seated position, whether you're on a block or not, I want you to make sure that your sit bones grounded energy downwards. If you need a little more, fold forwards. I'm trying to not bury my mic into a weird body part. I tend to do that. All right, if you're folded forwards, you can stay like that because we're going to switch to the other side. If you're on your back, just swap legs. If you're reaching forwards, I want you to pull yourself forwards, tuck your toes, lift up your knees. Now I want you to start to walk the hands to your left, spin yourself around, facing the back. Keep spinning all the way down. Now your left leg is on top. Bend into your knees and sit down into your second side. Whoa. If that was all lost on you, because it happens, okay? Then you can come back to tabletop and then just cross the left leg behind. Yeah. Right leg behind, whatever. You know what I mean. And feel the differences from side to side. Again, walking forwards if you need that space. My hips feel very open. This is good. That was a lot of hip opening, guys. All right, my darlings, walk yourself all the way back up. Ooh. Hinge yourself forward to press into the ground. Tuck your toes, lift up the knees, walk towards the back of your mat, and I want you to stay here in a fold. Feet towards the outer edges. If you're on the ground, we'll meet you there in a second. Open up the legs, sit down into a squat, and then place your butt on the ground. Make your way all the way down onto your back. Feeling your body make contact with the earth again. Now I want you to scan your body top to bottom. Ask yourself what page has not been turned today. Perhaps it feels good to pull your knees in towards your chest. Lengthening your spine, the sacrum press into the earth. Maybe happy baby is needed. The knees come wide. You find the outer edges. I'm just going to put my mic right in front like it's my fanny pack. If you're here, you can lengthen a leg. Lengthen a leg. You can work towards straddles wherever you need to be. Perhaps you need one more back bend. Maybe that looks like hips lifting off the ground into your Setu Bandha Sarvangasana bridge pose. Maybe you need your full back bend, your full wheel. Now I know the word for that one. I'm like, Urdhva Mukha or Urdhva Dhanurasana? I don't know. Try to relax your head. Feel pressure into the hands. Whatever your release is, make your way back down to the ground. And slide yourself out into an X shape. My cat is attacking the hair tie that I didn't get to have for class. We'll just spend 15 more seconds here, even though I want to spend another 10. Just because I'm sure there are other things tugging at your attention now. Start to rock your head. Start to stretch your limbs. Circling out the ankles, the wrists, the joints. And then choose a side to roll over onto. Press yourself all the way up. Oh my goodness. I want to read you guys a quote. The hair struggles are so real. Okay, are you guys ready for the quote? This started as a signal fire. Eventually, it became more permanent, a lighthouse, which is still small and maybe seasonal. You can camp by the fire, but a camp is temporary. Take what you need, learn as much as you can, and move on. Evolve. Even if your evolution takes you away from the warmth of the fire, perhaps especially so, the horizon you seek to join and cross is not inside four walls. And that was from Mark Twight from an excerpt called Growing Pain. Hey, I love you all. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. We should do this again, I think. Suggest, talk to me, do the things. Pi says thanks, of course, because what else would she do? Um, I've got some things releasing this week, including some merch stuff. A lot of my good friends that lost their work, particular tattoo artists, I had them create some designs so that they had some work to do. So those will be coming out this week. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful rest of your night.